Today I'm going to show you how to play the song Our God Reigns Forever. And it's a song most commonly known by Israel Houghton. Actually, the version I'm going to be playing along to is by Dwelling Place. Simple reason is because I'm just streaming it off of Spotify, and they don't have the Israel version on Spotify, but basically it's the exact same arrangement. And actually the bass on this version is a little simpler. I'm not going to play the bass part exactly like this recording either, but I'm definitely not going to play the bass part exactly like Israel Houghton's bass player, because I'm not Israel Houghton's bass player and I have no idea how to play exactly what he's doing, and so much of what he plays gets buried in the mix that it's really hard to distinguish exactly what he's doing. But this is what I play when our worship team plays this song. So I'll show you the parts I do, and it works for the song. You can edit it to your taste and do whatever you want to do, but I'll at least show you the main meat and potatoes of what I'm doing, and then you can go from there. Now, one thing to point out is we normally do this song in a different key. We actually drop it down to B flat for the singers, which is kind of a bummer because it uses a low B throughout the song. So if you're on a 4-string bass, it's going to be a little bit harder to play the song the way it is on the recording, because they're using a lot of low notes, especially the B on the bass. But when we play it in B flat, I can't go lower than a B here. I don't have a B flat, so I move a lot of my parts up a little bit higher. Also, we have a keyboard player on our team that bangs a lot on the low end of the keyboard, so if I was down here in the low end too, it'd really get super muddy. So again, that's why I bring a lot of my parts up a little bit. But again, feel free to change this around however you want. Okay, so we're going to start at the beginning of the song. Easy enough. We really don't have to play anything. It's just acoustic guitar and vocals basically that are doing their thing. And then we come in a little later. If I hit a few wrong notes, I'm sorry, that's again because I'm so used to playing in another key. So I got to remember I'm up a half a step. So again, just acoustic guitar and vocals. Turn up a little so I can hear a little better. This again is in the key of B. Still just acoustic guitar and vocals. And here's where the bass is going to come in. It's going to start on E. G sharp. Oops, sorry. See, this is where I'm getting confused. I'm trying to talk the notes as well as play the part and remember them in a different key all at the same time. So let me just stop that for a second. Starts on an E, and again you can play that E wherever you want on your bass. G sharp. Then it goes to B, or you can do it on the low B string there, which is really nice. And then go to an F sharp. And then go back to the E. Then to G sharp. Then back to an F sharp. Then go up to an octave. Back down to it. Or you can go up an octave here. To E. So let's replay that again real quick. E, G sharp, B, F sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, sorry, F sharp, octave F sharp, back down to the F sharp. So let's back that up a little, and we'll do that with the song there. So we've got it. on there is then right after you do that first part I just showed you, then you're going to go to this. And all that is just G sharp, A sharp. Sorry, I'm having lots of mind blanks this morning. B, then up to the E. So G sharp, A sharp, B, A. Then do the same thing sorta again. G sharp, A sharp, B, E, B, F sharp. And then the next time through, it's going to do a little bit of a change here. It's going to do that same walk up. Then you're going to walk down. So what that is the G sharp, A sharp, B, A sharp, G sharp, F sharp, E. And then the next time, so then if you put it all together here, let's back up a little bit. Just slide that E off because your bass is cutting out there. And then the bass is going to come back in. There's that low beat. And just hold it on the slide it off again. Again, the bass is out. So the bass takes a lot of breathers on this song. Now this verse, we're going to come in right here now. Here we go. Oops. Oh, if I'm in the right key again. Let's back that up. That. And it's a really easy part. Was I in the right key? Yeah, I was. Back up a little bit, but basically you're just going to be alternating between the B and the I feel like I'm missing. There's a note there that I'm blanking out on. What's that note? But anyway, basically you're just going on the B to the F sharp. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just kind of sliding up to the note because they're kind of doing a little bit of that, but you don't have to do that. You can just do the or you can even go down to the fifth below. 1, 2, 3, 4. Know what I mean by the fifth down below. If you're on the B there, you just go down one string on the same fret, and that'll give you the fifth, which is just the F sharp there. So just do that. So let's back up that a little bit there, because I probably lost a few people there. Okay, here comes the bass again. Same part before. Just added a little extra kick there. Octave. And you go back to that one, that one. But this time we're going to do a little bit different. We're going to add a few more parts into it. So before we did, and then we just held this note, but it kind of give it a little bit more swing. This second time we're going to go. Wait, hold on. That's it. So basically you're just doing that same build up to the G sharp, A sharp, B to the E, but once we get to the E, then we go down to the B, C sharp. B, C sharp, E. B, C sharp, E. So it's and then the second time through it, kind of add that in too, so you can go. Yeah, there we go. So here it is. We'll start from the beginning of that part. Transition you can throw in, so if you're there, you can probably do that, might work well. And all I'm doing is I'm kind of in a box shape. I tend to play a lot with these two fingers on those types of runs, so I use my pinky a lot. I'm just playing on those frets there. So and then the next time it goes through, so let's just start from the beginning of that section. That part, but now this time, once we hit this note, we're going to go. So here you've got the you're hitting the low E, and then you're doing the B, C sharp. All right, yeah, B, C sharp, E, F sharp, then back to the E, B. So it will sound like this. And then the last time through, again, you can just kind of throw in. whatever notes you want to throw in there, but it's pretty much, it's the same thing as the first one. It's just you're adding more little lines in there to kind of give it more of a swing and a groove. So if I play along to the song here. To the low B. See, again, I'm just playing a different key, so I keep forgetting. So you could do. So throwing that low B in there again, that's what's so cool about this song is you can get that low B in there, but I'm so used to not playing it because we usually do it in B flat. So really, you're just kind of adding, as the song goes along, you're adding to it. Here's the bridge, which is a little different. You're going to end on I believe it's the C sharp, yeah. So take it down. That's actually the note that they're hitting in the recording. They're going down to that low C sharp. So let's hear how that sounds. Too early. There it was. Bass is out there, so you don't even actually have to hit that note, but that's where you're going, as you're going to that C sharp. The second time when we do the bridge, then you can go right into it. G sharp, E, B. Then you go to B, and you go into the F sharp, E, and then you're out again. Now we're going to come in with a big F sharp right here. You're doing that same thing again. And here's we go right into it. To do more here, I'm just going to show you the main notes. But he's on this time through the bridge. The bass player's being a lot more busy. But again, if I'm playing way down here, I usually don't because it gets too muddy on our worship team. So I'm actually playing up higher, and then of course we're actually transposed down a half step, so I'm not as high as I am here. But I'm just to give it a busy feel without being too crazy. I'm just doing like a. Just kind of stuff like that, which basically is just. Again, I'm playing a lot of those box patterns with these two fingers. So again, you can see I'm just these are kind of my fill notes right here. basically it. So it sounds kind of something like this. Going out, sliding out again. I'm playing pretty sloppy today, but that's okay. But you're just kind of playing whatever you want there. Again, I'm bringing it up an octave, so I'm not too much down in the mud here with the keyboard player's left hand. But you can play something simpler, is what I would do if I was playing down here. Kind of just not play as many notes, because you try to get too busy when you're way down in the basement down here. It can just get too muddy. So again, up higher, it's easier to play busier without it getting crazy. And also, when you're playing up a little higher, you usually want to play more busy to kind of give it more fill, since you don't have as much of the low. So however you want to do it is fine. And again, if you're on a 4-string bass, then you're not going to be able to go that low anyway, so you're going to have to bring it up an octave regardless. And then the song pretty much just ends on this main keyboard riff. And that main riff is the same thing over and over. You're doing the E, B, the G sharp, back to the E. And again, you can throw in that low B if you're on the 5-string. Right before it ends, you can jazz it up a little bit more by doing. There's another thing that I do. It's not exactly the way it is on the recording, but it kind of borrows from some of the ideas that the bass player is doing. And I'm doing this on the last 2 times through that riff right before the end, and it's just that's the same riff right there. So it's just the F sharp, B, C sharp, B, F sharp. So, and now you're going to the B. You can also go to the here, so you can go. Oh, hold on. It doesn't sound as good when you go down, so if you're going to do this riff, I'd go up to the higher B. So you're just doing that same riff in between each of your notes. Last time through, you're just hitting that note on the downbeat. Hitting on the downbeat on that E. But as you can see there, he's kind of playing some of those same notes in that recording. He's just changing a little bit. I was just doing something, again, just for, I'm the type of person that it's harder for me, actually. Everything that I'm playing on this song is just kind of what I figured out from ear, listening to the guy, but I don't really have a great ear for learning parts. have a great ear for writing parts, and I can also of course, learn a part off of sheet music. If somebody put it in front of me, I can go, okay, exactly, that's the way to play it. But a lot of my parts aren't exactly to the recording, but this is what I would play, and it works in our church. But again, it's not exactly verbatim to what the bass player is playing, and also since there's multiple versions to all these songs, you can play it all different ways. So just make sure that however you play the song, that it's accurate to your worship team, and it fits in, and as long as it fits in, everybody's happy, and it's giving glory to God, then God bless you. So thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then please subscribe, and also hit the thumbs up like button on the video below, so that it helps to give it some more visibility, and hopefully help some other people out as well. So again, thanks for watching. Bye.